Hello everybody. As I said that we are dealing with exercise 20A mensuration. Okay, and today we shall be starting from number 7 where we are dealing with the perimeter of rectangle and square. Okay, so now let's start. Since we had done the sums till number 6, we shall start from number 7. And here they say that the length and breadth of a rectangular piece of land are given. So once again, let me remind you that whenever they give you the length and breadth in a ratio like 5:3, length and breadth is in the ratio 5:3. This doesn't mean that length becomes 5 and breadth becomes 3. Actually, length here is 5x. X is the common factor in both of them. That is why when length and breadth was simplified, you got the ratio 5:3. Therefore, whenever you get these kind of sums, please see that your starting should be length is equal to 5x and breadth is equal to 3x. Now, you know the perimeter. So here the perimeter is already given. The perimeter is equal to 2 times L plus B. L plus B, that is perimeter is equal to 2 times 5x plus 3x. Means your perimeter becomes 2 times 8x. I hope you do not have issue up till here. Now what they say? They say that they have not given you the perimeter, but they have said that the total cost of fencing it at a rate of rupees 48 per meter is 19200. Means the total cost of fencing, if they are fencing you can say the boundary, so the total cost comes to rupees 48 per meter. Means they have given you the total cost. They have given you the total cost and they have given you the unit cost also. So total cost by unit cost will give you the total length, that is the perimeter. So I hope this you know that the perimeter will be equal to 19200. This was the total cost given and the unit cost given was 48 rupees. So on cancellation, when you will cancel this, you will get how much? 400 meter. So now, my dear, you know that you had already found out the perimeter in the variable x as 2 into 8x, and here the perimeter is given as 400. So this 2 into 8x should be equal to 400. 2 into 8x should be equal to 400. So let us solve it. Okay, so 2 into 8x is equal to 400. So let us solve it. 2 into 8x is equal to 400. Therefore, my x will be equal to 400 divided by 2 into 8. You can see 8 5 times 40 and 2 25 times. The value of x is equal to 25. This means my length is equal to 3 into 25 is equal to 75 meter and b is equal to 5 into 25 is equal to 125 meter. So when you have length and breadth as 75 and 125 meter, I am sure you can find out the perimeter, which is equal to 400. It's already given. So we had been asked only to find out the length and breadth. Okay. Let us come to number 8, where they are comparing a square and a rectangle. Okay, where they are comparing the square and a rectangle. A wire is in the shape of a square of side 20 centimeter. Okay, so this is number 8, and they say that this is the wire is in the shape of a square. So the whole length of the wire was converted, was given a shape of a square, okay, of side 20 centimeter. So when you know that the wire had been converted into the shape of a square, each of side 20 centimeter, therefore the length of the wire, the length of the wire is equal to 4 times 20, 20, 20, 20, 20 is equal to 80 centimeter. Fine. So 4 times 20 is equal to 80 centimeter, and this is your perimeter. Perimeter of square. Perimeter of square is equal to 80 centimeter. So either you can say the length of the wire as 80 centimeter or the perimeter of the square. If the wire is bent into a rectangle of length 24 centimeter, now they are saying that the perimeter of the square or the length of the wire is 80 centimeter. Now this 80 centimeter is to be given a shape. This is to be given a shape of a rectangle. This is to be given a shape of a rectangle. Now when they have given the shape of a rectangle, they say that the length is 24 centimeter here. So they are saying that can you find out the breadth? So of course I can find out the breadth, because I know that this 80 centimeter over here is the perimeter of the rectangle, because I have used the whole wire in giving the shape of the rectangle. Therefore perimeter, that is 2L plus B, is equal to 80. So my dear, 2L is how much? L is 24 plus B is equal to 80, or 24 plus B is equal to 80 divided by 2 is equal to 40. So my B will be equal to 40 minus 24 is equal to how much? Will be equal to how much? 16 centimeter. Will be equal to 16 not centimeter, 16, I hope it is in centimeter, of course, 16 centimeter. Clear? So I hope this is loud and clear. Okay. If you had already known the formula, then you would have used it directly as B is equal to P by 2 minus L. Means my breadth would be equal to 40 by 2 minus 24. Isn't it? No, sorry, not 40, 80 by 2, perimeter was 80, 80 by 2 minus 24, that is 40 minus 24 is equal to 16 centimeter. Clear? So that is why I say the formulas are your tools. If you are using it wisely, naturally you are going to save lots and lots of time. Number 9 shows nothing. It says just find the perimeter of a rectangle. While number 10 says that the cost of fencing a square field, it's of the same type. Number 10 and number 7, they are of the same type. I hope you can do number 10 also, isn't it? Now let us concentrate on number 12, where they say that they are talking about circle. So let us talk about circle. Have a look at this particular figure. This is your circle. Okay, you have seen bangles, which is in the shape of a circle. So the most important part over here is the center. This is your center, while the line joining the center and the circumference, this is known as your circumference. Let me write circumference. So this is your circumference. The whole length of the circle is the perimeter of the circle, or you can say the circumference of the circle, while this is your radius r, the line joining the center up to the circumference. Now have a look. If we produce this part onto the other side, naturally this will also be r, isn't it? This will also be r, and the whole length is known as the diameter. Diameter means the whole length, means the diameter, okay, it passes through the center and touches both the sides and touches circumference at 2 points. So the diameter d is equal to 2 times r. Diameter d equal to 2 times r, or you can say r is equal to diameter divided by 2. Now what to learn over here is the formula to find out the circumference, and the circumference over here, circumference is equal to 2 pi r. 2 pi r. See, I am introducing a new symbol pi over here. 2 pi r. Now the value of this pi, pi is taken as 22 by 7, though this is an irrational number, okay, but however they have converted into a rational number. Rational number are numbers in the form of a numerator and a denominator, isn't it? Okay, now have a look. So 2 pi r, once again 2 pi r. This pi is a constant term, that is why I wrote pi equal to 22 by 7. Constant term, okay, constant term. Now one more important thing is that sometimes you might ask that please can you tell me from where you obtained this pi, okay, from where you obtained this pi. Now in order to make you understand it, let me tell you that circumference is equal to 2 pi r, or you can say this 2r actually is the diameter. This I can write it as c is equal to 2r into pi, or c is equal to d into pi, okay. Can I write this c equal to d into pi? So now pi is equal to c by d, means circumference by diameter. Circumference by diameter. So in any type of circle, whether it be a small circle or a big circle, if you divide the circumference by the diameter, you are going to get a value which is constant, which is same in all the different kind of circles, isn't it? That is why we say that pi is constant value, whose value is taken as 22 by 7 till now, up till now. Clear? So for the sums based on circles, we shall be, please stay tuned for the next video. Thank you.